Well, hello everyone. We are right near the end of this game. It's kind of awesome, honestly. All we have left, unless we're going to, go claim all of the bananas that we're really just not gonna do. that we're just not, like, that just are not happening. All we have left is the boss here, along with the whole of Hideout Helm. And then finally, the final boss. Now, there is a chance that I will be using save states on this boss that we're about to go do, because this boss is horrendous. Like, you can just completely die through no fault of your own. And it really sucks. So I might opt into using some save states, just so that we don't have to start, like, all the way over. Every time. But maybe not, Probably need DK. Oh, I don't even have full bananas on Diddy. Have full bananas on everybody else. That's right, I was never able to find those last 5 bananas. I even, like, jetpacked around and, like, explored the whole level. I never did find those last 5 bananas. They've got to be somewhere, like, in one of the, like, courtyard, or, one of the interiors, or, like, the catacombs. But I was never able to find them. I think I start with Lanky on this one. But then they force you to basically use everybody. But I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, you're never required to get all 500 bananas. Just dang close to. Yep, Lanky. Which is hilarious that it's Lanky that you have to start as, since they let you do this fight with everybody. Like, they could just let you take anybody in. There's nothing about this boss fight that is inherently lanky based. God, I hate this boss so much. Just gonna go ahead and set that up. I had a free shot there, but I didn't realize until part of the way through. That they were giving me like a free shot. Right! I may have forgotten about that. The whole having no health thing. Might have forgotten that, you know, we glitched it on that. I wish I knew what caused that and how to, like, fix it, but may have forgotten that was bugged. Alright, so I'm going to save state now that we actually have health. Because for some odd reason, that cheat code deactivating makes it so that we legitimately have no health. Like when we load back in. Ow. Bonk. Bonk. And you might be saying, this doesn't seem so bad. Just wait. I have to knock off both of his arms, and then the boss fight gets really bad. No! So, there we go. That's technically what's really bad about this. Kitty cat, down. Seriously. If you happen to miss with your cannon, you're just straight up dead. And as you'll find in this particular phase, straight up dead is legitimately possible regularly. Like that. Now, I'll note that I jumped into the cannon that he was literally just about to spawn at. That he didn't spawn at. Because I was just shy of being too early. Hate everything about this boss. Because I entered the cannon after he had spawned, therefore I was too late. Wow, it might be next phase then, or it might be this hit then, where you have to jump in, like, well, yep. Yep. Not just kicked out of the boss room. Like, not just kicked out of the boss because, you know, you lost to the boss. Not just kicked out of the boss room. But kicked all the way to the beginning of the level. This is why I hate this boss. This boss is a perfect example of game designers not knowing how to game design. And I know somebody's gonna say, Serene, this is rare. What are you talking about? Keep in mind that while this is rare, Donkey Kong 64 is regularly claimed as being the death of collectathons. Like, this game pretty much ended everything good that Rare had ever been known for. Just because game devs know what they're doing at one point doesn't mean that they always will. Look at Blizzard Entertainment, for example. Nice. Now see, because of the save states, that didn't seem that hard. I'll admit that. My cat is licking my finger. I don't mind you grooming me, but there's a lot of me. A lot more of me than there is of you. You're gonna find it very difficult to groom me. Alright. Well, with that boss very quickly taken care of. Like, yes, it looks like I got through that real easy, right? But now, imagine without save states, I hadn't been able to get right back to, you know, those final 2 hits. And instead, what we had ended up doing was the rest of it, but we pretty regularly, like, died. You know? We shot at the wrong times and ran out of ran out of Kongs. And we eventually ended up having to do that over and over again. Before even getting to the difficult phase. Or, like, you know, you get to the difficult phase with only 1 Kong left, or, you know. That went very smoothly because of save states, is what I'm saying. And I will fully admit that. Like, that would not have been anywhere near as smooth if I had not done the save state there. I do feel it was almost a little unfair, just the fact that I had the save state right there on the, like, second to last hit. But I don't care at this point. I'm not gonna go back and redo the whole fight or anything. I'm good. So... key number 7. There it is. And with that, we're on to Hideout Helm, the last level of the game. Now there is still one more blueprint to get, but that is literally in the lobby of Hideout Helm. It is DK's final blueprint. Great. Glad that happened. There he is. Status. Could not find the button for the snipe. Splat. Could not find the zoom button. Rip. Fell into the lava immediately. Oh! I survived! Oh, why? I hate this tiny little freaking platform. The camera is also not doing us any favors. Admittedly. Unfortunately, we do have to go back up there now. But there's literally nothing I can do about that. I literally have to leave and turn in this blueprint first. If I want the benefit of using the blueprint, anyway. Like if I want the benefit of the blueprint. Alright, last blueprint. That's what we need, Kong. Another golden banana for you. This is the full mechanism. Do 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 do. Banana. There we go. I mean, we're at 188. Bonus. Hey, look. You can now play any of the mini games willingly, including Beaver Bother. You know, as if anybody would actually do that. There you go. There's the full blueprint. We got it. Ba, 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 ba. I believe that gives us 5 on everybody. Well, except for Chunky. Whatever the reason why I didn't get Chunkies, I don't remember what it was. But it was probably that it was a really bad minigame. Like the Bug Bash or something like that. There is a golden banana over there. Oh, no, wait. That might have literally been it. It might have just been the fact that it's this bare banana over here.
Welcome to bonus day.
From Lynn Kosh. my, like, controller broken? I'm, like, having shot latency that I've, like, never had.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Welcome to bonus stage. Easy mode. There! Well, at least we were able to get all of the bananas on the DK aisles section. I feel pretty happy about that. I'm not gonna lie. Come on, I haven't got all day. Show me the bananas. I don't know how to stop being invisible. Intruder alert! Intruder alert! There's no call to work on these rules and activate the machine! The mess halfway tested. My plan to try us all. Tell me what I can do. Need message. Just a few more hours. No, the time has come. Goodbye, DK chaos. He's still calm. The blueprints you found have allowed me to block the Blastomatic's firing sequence for 50 minutes. You must locate and deactivate the machine in the main cavern. Hurry! We won't have an island to go back to. So, yeah. This whole level has to be done in 50 minutes. Maximum. Naturally, when you have to stop and go back to the tag barrel constantly throughout the level, that takes a lot of extra time. Luckily, we don't have that problem. Really? Even Chunky's freaking bazooka rocket launcher doesn't kill that guy? Ah, here we are. This is the Blastomatic. I mean, you can already see where I'm cutting a lot of time by not having to constantly go back to the tag barrel. If I didn't get all these stars, you know. Right. So normally you would want to go through and hit literally every one of these with Chunky ahead of time. You know, bust open each of these gates ahead of time with Chunky. Because otherwise, you're gonna waste time going back to the tag barrel. You won't have to worry about that. Hey Donkey, jump into the blast barrel and hit 3 targets. So, welcome to the power of minigames powers the Blastomatic. Ooh. Rude. The timer doesn't stop, by the way. The longer you take to hit yes there, the less time you have on the clock. Oh my lord. And this is why 50 minutes is not enough. First off, you have to listen to the tutorial every time. Yes, it can be skipped, but it still wastes time. You know, as you have to go through the tutorial. Oh my lord! With this. Like, I can't even hit a single one! It wouldn't be so bad if the timer stopped while it's in the cutscenes. But the timer doesn't stop, even in the cutscenes. A pretty, like, regular complaint with this game, honestly. Oh, my lord! Why is this so freaking difficult? Are you kidding me with that? I had that one. I hate this so much. This is also why I didn't know if this could take 1 hour or multiple. Because if we run out of time, you have to do the entire level over again.
Well done!
And this is where the randomizer really helps, because it cuts all of that extra crap out. Like, you don't have to sit there and watch DK do the fail or the victory or, you know, crap like that for all of the freaking things. So the rando, you know, technically, like, the timer, you get more time, is what I'm trying to say. Like, you get more time between areas because you're not dealing with the freaking constant, like, oh, do you want to retry? Do you want to do? I mean, you still get the retry, but it's not like, oh, now do you want to? Oh no, you lost. Here's the freaking you lost animation, you know. Think about it like this, though. It's taken us 10 minutes to get one Kong complete on the Blast-O-Matic. If it takes us 10 minutes per Kong, we'll just barely be making it. Good. There's a Kremling in a crate. You have exactly the time it takes to break all 4 crates. To find him and kill him. That's what that was. Oh my gosh, the controls! Now, admittedly, that one went a lot smoother than freaking Donkey, as you may notice. Unfortunately, the randomizer does also cut out the cutscenes that tells you where to go next. So if you were not paying attention to it ahead of time, you can in fact be completely boned on knowing where you're supposed to be going next. And yes, it doesn't even play the instrument music. Oh god. Freaking twirl. Can't land on the ground, though. But I also can't get on the box. And yes, you have to land on the box even after you get the last. Because, you know, there's only three. There's only just a 3. I'm always really glad that Chunky's barely takes any time to get through. Because that's so not true for everybody else. Because you have to actually go through all 3 of the DK things and then hit that switch at the end. But of course, controls in this game are horrendous. This is what we in game design like to call bad game design. I know many will disagree. It's called challenge. It's not. It's not. It's not called challenge. But hey, we're actually doing pretty good. 3 Kongs, it's only taken us 15 minutes, like... That means we literally have 35 minutes for 2 Kongs. So, I mean, that's technically good. Problem is I don't know where freaking Lanky's is. Probably across the way. Oh my lord, the camera. It is. It's over here. So, imagine I have to run all the way up here with Chunky. Then I have to run all the way back to the tag barrel to get Lanky. I have to remember that it's Lanky that I'm getting. Because these tag barrels are not in any kind of order. Hit the switch hidden in the maze, then reach the finish line. You have 20 seconds. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'll say that much. I will say, I am better at this game than I was as a kid. Blast the zingers! Oh my lord. What? I couldn't freaking find it. Like, I was shooting. It looks like I was hitting them. But I was not. Apparently. Unless, like, I have to hit them multiple times.
Well done.
Good grief, dude. I didn't actually pick up chunkies? Or weird. What? I just saved a screenshot. It says I didn't pick up Chunky's thing yet, but I did because it's ditties that I have left. So that's weird. Whatever, I have 4 out of 5. I think that was because we hit the 30-second mark. Press the Kremling to activate the switch, then press it. And no, you get absolutely no indication of when the switch is solid. How about that? I cannot tell you how many times I have had to redo this. Like in my younger years playing this game. Granted, I was younger, so I can see that being understandable. You know, I was not as good at the game back then. Done. 20-minute. How about that? We didn't even need half of the blueprints that we collected. Cool. Well, that makes me feel a bit better. 'Cause I was really concerned that that was going to take a lot. Because I remember it just being, like, ridiculously impossible. But how about that? We actually got through that pretty smoothly. Like, DK was really the only one we had issue with. Hey, look. This is the opening area. Where the claptrap was in the middle of the thing, running left and right. We got at least 4 of the crowns. Rool has escaped. I don't know why he pops up 3 times there, but I guess they thought that was dramatic. Guess they were like, make him pop up 3 times because it's dramatic. And now imagine you get all this way and you haven't collected the Nintendo or Rareware coins because you didn't think you needed them. Also, notice how there's 2 fairies here? And so, instead of just being able to take a picture and steal a fairy, you have to get both fairies to line up together in the middle. Why? No real reason. Literally no real reason at all. Just Rare deciding, you know what would make this fun? Also, that definitely should have counted. What the frick? Like, good luck getting these 2 fairies. And it not being pure chance. Because, like, when is their AI gonna line them up? Like, not only line them up together, but line them up together long enough for you to click the button. That one was green! Apparently you can't even trust it because even though it's green, it's like, nope. They apparently can't even trust if the thing with the thing being green. Got it. Why you have to get them both at the same time, I do not know. But it is required. Well, I mean, that's it. That's the entire level. I'm not kidding. That's literally the entire level. We have beaten the entire level that fast. Splish. Splish. That said, it might seem like I'm being a little harsh to this game, but I'll be honest, this is not the only Rareware game that I would be harsh to. Like, I don't think that even the Donkey Kong Country games are as, like, great as most people say. Rock! Isn't it just zany? Whoopsie doodle. Huh? One second. Sorry, my... My mom wants to know about an appointment that's freaking like 3 weeks away still. I get, you know, but it's just like she like asked me about it as if it was like tomorrow. I'm like, what? Anyway, boss time. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event of the game. We bring you 12 3-minute rounds of boxing for the undisputed heavyweight championship of DK Isles. Brought to you this evening by Rare and Nintendo in association with Rool Enterprises. Introducing the Kong family versus King Krusha Rool. Ow. Circle. judges at ringside are non-existent, and your timekeepers tonight will act in a fair and unbiased manner. Sure they will. Weighing in at a solid 800 pounds, I give you the prime primate, Donkey Kong. So every one of the Kongs has their own mechanic for what you have to do during this boss fight. Whoopsies! I don't have to jump. And yeah, it utilizes their unique abilities in some way, which is really cool. Whoa! Have to watch out, because sometimes he fakes it. Really? Oh my lord. This one, it's not so much that he fakes it, but that he just does it for a very short amount of time. See that? Oh my lord. Like, look at that. Like, I feel like that was the absolute earliest I could have even hit the freaking button. Ah. Good lordy. Like, what? What am I supposed to do here? Clearly I'm missing something. You'll have to do better than that, donkey. Back in my day, I would have knocked that big old windbag out at cold in the first round. Back in that ring and show him what you're made of. I think that it restarts from the beginning every time. Yep, I have to do all 4 of them again. So, you know, that's fun. That's, you know, good and fair. Because you have a 3-minute timer to do the entire round. And if you fail, then you just fail. Oh, and you don't heal between rounds, by the way. I don't even think, like, you heal up in between Kongs. I think each Kong gets the same amount of HP as the previous Kong. So, you know. Right then. Let's try this again. I like how, you know, you just have to push up to climb into the barrel. Sometimes. And not other times. There's a pattern, apparently. There's a pattern to how many, like, how many swings he takes. Making the wing, it's the Chimp of Champs or whatever. Diddy Kong! Ball. Yeah. Did you see that? I mean, I guess I got hit a little prior, but I don't know. We'll see when we go to Lanky's phase next. Yeah, you can't even see the switches. Great design. Yeah, just fly right into the switch. Clearly, that works. Yeah, there's a switch there. So why would I be able to, you know, hit it? Sorry, I got a little confused because somebody I know was suddenly on my block list on Blue Sky, but I know them, so, you know, I wouldn't have blocked them. And apparently it's because they were on a list of some kind, and it's a, like, you know, Blue Sky has this thing about, like, you can auto block people by, like, subscribing to a list, and they'll, like, block everybody. And it's usually meant for, you know, like, oh, these are people who are terrible. And apparently one of the lists is just literally anybody with more than a certain amount of followers. And I do remember, like, you know, subscribing to the block list and things and being like, okay. Because, like, 90% of the people on the list were just, like, spam bots anyway. But apparently because that person that I know now has, like, over 7K followers, they've just, like, been added to the list, even though they're not a spam bot. And Blue Sky apparently doesn't have a way to, like, unsubscribe, like, unblock one person if they're on that, you know, if they're being blocked because of a list. So I had to go unblock the list to unblock them. And I'm like, what? Doesn't even make sense. Like, that kind of ruins the whole point of the list thing if you can't, like, unblock people that you know that you're still okay with, you know? and then like somebody else just adds them to that list. Like that's That's the first time I've had that problem. So squished. Good girl. Hailing all the way from DK Isles, it's the girl with the whirl. I'm surprised I only have had issues with Donkey Kong so far. I guess you did get healed up. Alright. I'm glad to see that then, because I legitimately thought that you didn't. Come on! Ow? I'm sorry, what hit me there? Like he has 4 toes. And you have to shoot all 4 of his toes in his shoe. That's what Tiny does. Like, that is Tiny's entire thing in this. He has 4 toes. And you have to shoot his 4 toes. Ow. And each toe takes 1 more hit than the last toe. I don't know. I think if somebody were to go into my shoe and shoot out my toes, I think they'd only have to hit 1 or 2 of them before I'm like, oh my gosh. Also, how much has this guy been butt pounding me up until now? And like, he's like, oh, it hurts so much now. Also, each like pattern is always the same. So if you can like memorize them. It makes this section a lot easier. But also, if I die at any point here, I have to go all the way back to the beginning. And while I think it would be unfair to do a save state this time around, I think like if that happens, next time, I might have to consider setting up a save state, because frick doing everything all over again because one Kong dies. And it's a very real possibility. Oh, wow. Too close. Tipping the scales at a mighty 2,000 pounds, he's the hard-hitting Chunky Kong. There's their bell. Luckily, we're on round 5, which means that if I don't legitimately like beat this guy, but like I don't, you know, but like I don't like die, then luckily that only does 1 health. They really did not know what to do with either Chunky or DK. Pop! Because, like, you know, DK's whole thing is that he's strong. Except that then they put in Chunky, whose whole thing is he's strong. Like, what do you do with that, you know? Pop. Roll, circle. This time he becomes even harder because when I become invisible, he remains invisible. And now I guess he doesn't. And I think it's when I become big. Yeah, he goes back to being invisible. Got it. That one is vastly faster. Like, tremendously faster. Pop! And then this is the final hit where he zigzags. And it is the hardest hit. It really is. Like, look at this. First you hit the switch. The switch lets you become invisible. And the whole reason for becoming invisible is so you can find the barrel that makes you big. I know the timing now, though. Like, it's just a series of freaking things that you have to do to eat up at your time for no reason. Pa! Yeah, we could have finished this last week if I hadn't thought that I needed to stop. I mean, that's what, hour and a half. Hmm? It's candy. He got the boot. Quite literally. But why was Clumsy in the small little island again? He freed him though. Rare sure loves to give all of their female characters gigantic Robinsons, as Vinny puts it. I don't know why that's the term that Vin uses, but that's the term he uses. I don't know the origins of the meme. Yeesh. Well, that went a lot faster than I thought it would. Which sucks also because I haven't prepared anything else for today.
Here we go. Performance for you.
Well,
The words you can join in too. Put your hands together if you wanna clap. As we take you through this monkey rap. He's the leader of the bunch. You know him well. He's finally back to kick some tail. His coconut gun can fire in spurts. If he shoots ya, it's gonna hurt. He's bigger, faster, and stronger too. He's the first member of the DK crew. He's a hard-scotch star, so listen up to. She could shrink his size to suit her mood. She's quick and nimble when she needs to be. She can go through the air and climb up trees. If you choose her, you'll not choose wrong. With a skip and a hop, she's one cool car. He has no style, he has no grace. This car has a funny face. He can handstand when he needs to and stretch his arms out just for you. Inflate himself just like a balloon. This crazy car just
Hello.
makes this tune.
and yeah, there's if you get the 101% from getting all the bananas, but
Back again and about time too.
we didn't do that because frick that. We got almost 190, so I feel like we did really well. But there's just some of those that, like, there's no way I'm ever gonna get them. Like the couple of slides, there's no way.
It's the last member of the DK crew. This song so strong.
And I wasn't really looking for the banana fairies all that much because the D-pad tag like mod unlocks the mystery menu, and you have to get all 20 of the banana fairies in order to get that 201 banana. So but yeah, let's see how we did in the game before we end off. I'm sure I can come up with something else to change for a little bit, but 93%, 189 bananas. We definitely could have gotten a couple more. I was looking at Chunky's golden bananas. And I thought a couple of them were locked behind some of the golden bananas that I didn't get, but it turns out that they're not. But yeah, without going in and like collecting, because like, you know, I've got the mystery unlocked, so I didn't bother to, you know, do the banana fairies. And without that, we just straight up can't get that last, you know, banana. And of course, we also have no health, as you do, because for reasons. like we have no melons for some reason without using that code. Something about this code breaks the melons. I don't know what it is. I mean, I could turn on the all golden bananas codes. You know, that would technically give us all of the golden bananas. But that's also a lot of cheats to have to activate individually. I also don't know that it's worth it, since we'd then have to go back through the freaking, you know, boss again. We'd have to, like, go through the Rool boss fight again, so. But yeah, I mean, like, we're missing one from Lanky in Creepy Castle. We're missing one from Chunky in Creepy Castle. Crystal Caves, we're missing one for Diddy and Lanky, because the one that we were missing with Diddy, like, we got multiple times. Like, we had killed everything in the room, but it didn't count it. I don't remember what one we're missing from Fungi Forest here. We're missing one from Diddy, which I thought was locking us off of some from Chunky, but I guess it's not, from what I understand. And then, of course, we're missing one from Diddy here. I'm pretty sure that all of the, like, minigame ones that we're missing are, like, Beaver Bother. And, of course, we're missing the slide here. We got everything in Jungle Japes. Jungle Japes and DK Isles, we did get everything. Yeah. Basically everything is there. It's just, you know, a couple of things that we missed. You know, one fairy in Gloomy Galleon, both of them in Angry Aztec, one in Japes. So, like, we're 4 fairies away. We're also missing some... There's, like, just 2 of the arenas. The one in Hideout Helm. I don't know where the other one in DK Isles is. But, like, all of this counts towards that 200 and that 1%. Like, all of this has to be maxed in order to get that.
Okay.
So, but still, I mean, we did really good. We got 189 out of 200, so like 11, you know. I think that's actually really good in the end, you know. It's like, whoa, you only missed 11. How about that, you know? Yeah, I don't even know where that other battle crown would be. Like, I've been everywhere. I've collected literally every crown I've ever seen, except for in that one level. So I have no idea where a DK Isles crown would even be at. Like, it's probably in, like, a lobby somewhere. Like, I probably come into one of the lobbies and end up, and it's like, oh yeah, it's right here under this rock or something. But that's also a lot of lobbies to sit around and try to check. Like, maybe it's behind this mythical extra door thing? That I don't even know how to, like, open. I don't know. Feel like I must need a rock to go on that platform. But there's neither a chunky barrel nor a rock with which to place on said platform. Like, there's literally nothing. But, like, that's the only place I can think of where there could be a crown. Is behind that wall that I can't do anything. I don't think I can take a rock from out here and bring it in there. Nope. Literally cannot do that. Literally just tried. There is nothing here. So unless something spawns when you have all of the bananas from here, but I don't have a clue. Hit with ads, rip. And this is why I just use ad blocker. Oh, wait, is that a... That might be an instrument pad. Yes, that's an instrument pad. That wasn't it either. I'll come back. Ow. I mean, it might be possible that there's some kind of secret that I don't know of. I mean... I certainly didn't know that there was even a tiny barrel here, let alone that you could, like, take that tiny barrel into, like, that little thing over there. So I'm sure that some and or possibly all of the lobbies have some kind of little secret, but if they do, I wouldn't even know where to begin to look for them. Oh, here it is. Yeah, the Invisopad. That's right. I remember. I do actually remember being like, yeah, we can't do that now. I mean, technically speaking, DK64 is not that bad of a game. But then, I'm the type of person that also says that, like, Zelda 2 is not that bad of a game. Because, like, despite its flaws, I think Zelda, you know, despite, you know, the very real, you know, flaws that the game has, I think that there are versions of the game that can be played that pretty much, like, clear away the issues I have. And it's amazing how much better the game is once you've done that. And I do realize, you know, it's like, oh yeah, well, once you remove all the things you don't like about it, then of course it's a good game. I mean, yeah, like, I can see, you know, I can see that viewpoint. But there are a lot of games that you just can't do that with. You know? Like, there just are some games where, like, even if you remove, you know, the problematic gameplay elements, there's still, like, nah, the story's just not good, or, you know, this one part still isn't fun, or, you know. And not, you know, not every game can claim to be good if you just remove the bad parts. You know? Because some games, if you remove the bad parts, like, you don't have a game left. You know? For some games, you just wouldn't even have a game left if you removed all the bad parts, because they are all just bad, you know? But yeah, I mean, this is definitely not a game that I would say is good in its original context. I do think that the D-pad tag system vastly improves the game. It doesn't fix the whole game, but it is a vast improvement. You know? But like, usually when I say like, yeah, if you just change, this thing about the game, it's much better. Usually I'm also saying that about like one or two things, Like, Zelda 2 is a much better experience if you don't have to worry about lives. Like, most of the issues with the gameplay can kind of be overlooked when you don't have lives. Because then you at least have the ability to, like, learn the game and figure out how to play it. You don't get that with lives. But, like, that's the one, like, if I had to say, like, change this thing, and the game is vastly improved. Like, DK64, by fixing the tag, the tag barrel system, it is a vast improvement. Zelda 2, remove the lives, it's a vast improvement. It's not perfect by any means. Like, there's legitimately no game that I would ever call perfect. But I can say that it makes the game better, The game doesn't have to go from being, alright, to being perfect from a mod, or anything. Breath of the Wild is vastly superior. If you have no durability on weapons. That still doesn't make Breath of the Wild perfect. Breath of the Wild still has plenty of issues. Oh wait, I just said Breath of the Wild has issues? Oh. Really? Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, Zelda 2 is a game that requires learning. 100%. And I think that's something that a lot of people get misconstrued about my view in difficulty. Like, I'm perfectly fine with difficult games. There's nothing wrong with a difficult game. In fact, difficult games can be plenty of fun. It's legitimately difficulty for difficulty's sake. What I would recall artificial difficulty. See, the issue here that I'm having is, as long as I don't stop, as long as I'm doing this freaking, flip move, like, these curse splats are not an issue. But for some odd reason, every once in a while, the game just decides, nah, you're not moving. You know? It's like, I'll be mid-move. Oh, my lord. I'll be mid-move. And it's like, nah. Do the tail whap instead of freaking the flippies. Like that. Like, I was moving. But the game was like, nah. Do the tail whip instead. And I don't know why. Maybe it's, and I can't figure out why. It's a line from Garfield and Friends. Like, right there, I was moving. But the game was just like, nah. And see, I don't necessarily mind the grind in RPGs. I'm just not a big fan of, like, you know, ooh, you were level 5 on the last boss. Now you need to be level 20 on the next boss. And there's, like, nothing in between. You know? I don't mind needing to level up a little bit. You know, 2 or 3 levels before I, you know, go after the next boss. Or even more is fine as long as there's, like, content.
Okay.
You know? But freaking when a game expects you to be level 60 in one fight, and then the like very next battle expects you to be level 80, I'm like, excuse me? There hasn't even been enough content for me to even get like 2 levels, let alone 20. I'm kind of referring to Pokemon Gold and Silver with that one. The good old Gold and Silver freaking Johto Kanto level jump. Freaking, oh hey, the Elite Four maxed out at level 50. You go to Kanto and the very first gym leader you fight is already level 60. There's no content in between. You literally hop on a train and go. And it's like, It's ridiculous. I hate it.
Okay.
Let's see if that increased our percentage at all. Because it might have. Because the percentage is actually, from what I understand, it does count those things. Yeah! Getting those 2 crowns pushed us up to 94%. awesome. So yeah, I mean, bananas, coins, golden bananas, all of those count as well. The only things that don't count are the multi-coins. So... But yeah, unfortunately it does mean, like, I couldn't even, like, get the 200 and the 101% even if I wanted. Because even if I, like, use the cheats on all of the gold, on all the gold bananas, like, I'm still missing the 4 fairies. So... I don't even know where the last fairy is in Jungle Japes. But I also really wasn't paying any attention, so it could just be right out in the middle of butt frick anywhere, you know? For all I know. Could just be sitting there waiting for me to grab it, and I just never did because... Right. Alright, well, we can't pick up those coins for some reason. Those coins appear to be broke. Ah. Yes. You know, I quit the game. So therefore, I have no HP. That did not restore my HP. Is that why I couldn't pick up the coins? Was because I had no health? Yep. I literally could not pick up the coins because I had no health. I'm not entirely sure I understand how the two correlate. Sorry, you have no HP, so you can't pick up coins. I'm not entirely sure I understand the correlation between the two. But okay. Apparently, there is one. I guess. Aha! This was the one I didn't grab. Okay. Might as well see if I can at least get the 190th freaking banana. I mean, it's just finding the 4 fairies that I was missing, so... Then I can be like, look, we got 190, you know? Nice round even number. Plus it'll give us something to do for at least a few more minutes. You know, we're at 2 hours into the stream. Still wish I knew what I was supposed to do here. I didn't grab either fairy here, and I think they're both in the temples, I want to say. Like, unless they were... I would imagine that if one is connected to a gold banana, it would be spawned. I have done all of them. But also, it could very well be that because I didn't collect it, now I have to go do the banana again in order to collect it. Which would be super annoying. I mean, I guess I could just look it up. I'm sure somebody has a freaking banana fairy guide, like Mojo over here. Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. They're both over here. Or rather, by over here I mean they're both in this area. One's in the Llama Temple. And one's in the Creepy Temple. Temple of 5 Doors. Which I do remember, like, even mentioning when we went through this. I was like, yeah, there's a banana fairy here. And it's best to get it before you get the gold banana. But I wasn't aiming to get the fairies at all at that point. And then I ended up getting the majority of them, so... It's alright, as long as we don't go too far in, we won't get the angry Aztec won't attack us. This one is... Right. It's not so much that Tiny has to get it, but it's near an area where Tiny goes. Over here. And the last one is in Gloomy Galleon. I think, I'm thinking the one that I didn't get for Lanky in Fungi Forest might have also been the race one. Okay, I'm not entirely sure where these are, if I'm to be honest. Or I should say where this one is. But I know that Chunky also has gold bananas here. I think one of them was over here, and I might have gotten that one already. Yeah. This is the one I got. Okay, so the other one is tiny. Had to find the sunken ship. Which I think is the other way. This is the lighthouse. I think the sunken ship is this way. Whoops. I think the sunken ship is this way. Really? Primate Punch doesn't kill him? Are you kidding me with that? Like, I think it's this. Which is odd, because I remember going in there. Even as tiny, so... If that is where I need to go, I'm confused by that. Maybe I was still really in like, nah, I'm not gonna get any of the banana fairies, like, mindset at the time. Even though I then turned around and got all of the banana fairies in every level after this. There. I might have just completely even missed that it was here, to be honest. Yeah, put the light behind the monkey. With an NPC holding it that doesn't turn with the monkey. Yay! Well done, Tiny. You've rescued all the fairies. Now come back and see me. Coolies. I don't suppose there's like a purple banana bunch or something somewhere in here. That I like haven't gotten. Well, I can't attack anything. So I can't, like, be in a crate. Ha-ha! Long last! The last of Tiny's bananas. There we go. This is the way out. So yeah, I don't know how you get into Chunky's section at all. Like, I don't know how to get into Chunky's part of the sunken ship. Beginning the level, straightforward until you reach the area with the shipwrecks, yada yada. We did that one. Target practice with cannonballs. Get the golden banana. Must have gotten Donkey's gold banana 1 to make the ship come to the area. Thinking there was something about you may have seen I tried to like super jump onto the ship earlier with Chunky. I'm pretty sure there's something where I have to get on there with Chunky. I'm right. But you know, we don't have to get on there with Chunky the legit way. You know? We could just get Chunky onto the ship. And would you look at that? There's the rest of his bananas too. Well, most of them anyway. Now they're all. Nope, they're literally all here. Oh, banana! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Chunky's controls! He's gotten seasick. His controls are reversed. It's okay, I've got the health. And I've got the health and the iframes. Chunky don't want to do that ever again. Alright, that's the lighthouse area with the water level lowered. Somewhere on the sides is a small cave with a triangle pad. Okay, so it's somewhere around here. I mean, I don't think we're gonna get that cannonball one. But we should... I think we can lower the water level just by doing that. Oh, is this the triangle pad over here? It is. I see. There it is. And the water level has to be lowered in this section to get to that. Luckily, his sunken ship section is right here. Uh-oh, it's a mini game. What mini game is it?
Welcome to bonus stage.
Oh, Betty Barrel Bandit. Shouldn't be too bad, I would think. Gotta get gold bananas 3 times. The timer's not too terrible. Yeah, I remember having a lot of difficulty with those. But I definitely have not had anywhere near the amount of difficulty I remember having with any of those. Like in this playthrough. In fact, I think we have managed to even do literally all of those now. I think that's the only one of the Batty Barrel barrages that we didn't that we hadn't done.
Okay.
So that's all of Chunky's that we can get, at least that we can, you know, that I can get. Cause you know, there's still that freaking cannonball one there. That I couldn't get. Tiny, oh Tiny, you did it! Rescued all the banana fairies and restored peace to Banana Fairy Island. Thank you. I can now reveal our secret. Tiny, thanks once again. Banana Fairy Kingdom is eternally grateful to you and your friends. And this is the one and only Rareware banana. Which puts Tiny at 6 golden bananas. And if we had done literally everything else, would now have put us at 201%. Or at 101%. And with 201 bananas. But I think 192 bananas is actually not too bad, if I'm to be honest. You know? Again, 192 bananas. Like, that means that there's literally only 10 golden bananas that we did not get. So. Or 9? That'd be 9. Excuse me. There are 9 golden bananas that we did not get. That's it. That's literally all that we... That's literally it. Like, that's all we're missing. So, the Racing Angry Aztec. This is probably Beaver Bother. Double check. Times the production machine. Change the number switches, or charge the number switches. We did that. Introducing Beaver Bother. Yes. Yep. It's literally the first Beaver Bother. Missing one with Diddy in Gloomy Galleon. Really? What am I missing from Diddy and Gloomy Galleon? Oh, I bet it's the robot fish. Yeah, it's the robot fish. Because it kicks you out of the fish. Chunkies, of course, is the cannonball. Fungi Forest is the race. The stupid rabbit race. Crystal Caves is the one cabin room, and Lanky's race against the beetle. And then one of these for either Lanky or Chunky is probably Beaver Bother again, possibly even both. Chunky Kong, the Revenge of Beaver Bother. Lanky Kong, Beaver Bother Strikes Back. Wow. That's amazing. Like, it's either a race or it's Beaver Bother. Like, that's all that's left. I mean, aside from, I guess, the cabin and the cannonball. But, yeah, it's either a race or it's Beaver Bother. That's amazing.
Okay.
That really is. Well, unfortunately, that really is it. Like, I don't have any others that I can do. Unfortunately. You know, not for lack of trying either. Like, we did try many of those. Yeah, we just couldn't do them. Unfortunately. But unfortunately, because of that, I just don't have anything left. For DK64. Not to say that that's all I have. That's just all I have in the way of DK64. Give me a moment as I kind of look through this again and see what I have here. 'Cause I definitely have some things that we could do. I would just have to kind of think about it. So, but yeah, I guess if you're watching this on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed. Check the playlist for the rest of DK64. And, I don't know. I'm sure that there's other stuff, that, you know, I'm doing. You know? So,